Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new over here, welcome to my channel. It's been such a long time. I was not off YouTube, I won't say that, because I was uploading my shorts on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. But yeah, I was not able to literally like sit down and film a YouTube video. But here I am, back again. Today I'll be talking about the red flags in a relationship. I know a lot of us want to know that what exactly are the red flags in a relationship and how to exactly observe and analyze them. I just believe that red flags are like very subjective. It depends on person to person. For example, just because I find certain things a red flag does not mean that you will find those red flags according to you. It won't be a red flag, right? So it's very subjective thing, but I'll just summarize the important things that you should really observe and analyze in a relationship or in your partner. That can be a red flag. First red flag, according to me, would be someone who is not there for us emotionally. We don't have the emotional support from our partner. According to me, this is a red flag. Come on, at the end of the day, we all want someone who will hear us out. We all want someone with whom we can put our heart in front of that person, with whom we can talk about our problems, talk about the challenging day that we had. We all want that, right? If we don't have someone who is not there to hear us out or who's not there to support us emotionally, we kind of feel very left out in that relationship, and it somewhere affects us mentally and emotionally. We somewhere feel very, very, very alone, which we don't want, right? Like if you are in a relationship, you cannot feel alone. If you are feeling alone in a relationship, that means you are in a wrong relationship and you need to really just walk away from that relationship. But if you have a partner who is like very like supportive emotionally, mentally, physically, who's like there for you throughout, trust me, you are blessed, and that is the best and the right relationship for you. Second red flag, according to me, is someone who runs away from having difficult conversations. Oh my god, you really cannot spend your life with someone who does not want to have those difficult conversations with you, because come on, you need to understand one thing, that if you're having a difficult conversation can really strengthen your bond, can really strengthen your connection with your person. But if your person is someone who does not want to have the difficult conversations, who runs away from having difficult conversations, it's a red flag. And you really need to think about, do you really want to be with the person or not? We all need to understand that if we avoid having those difficult conversations, it can somewhere affect the relationship. It will somewhere affect your connection with your person. So it is so bloody important to talk it out, to get the clarity in the relationship, to have those difficult conversations. I agree. There was a time, I remember like years back, even I used to be so scared to have those difficult conversations. But eventually I realized that it's so important to have those difficult conversations, to get the clarity, to know where you are at in your life, to know where is the connection headed, where is the connection going from here. It is so important. Of course, we all have this fear, right? Like, oh my god, what if my partner says this? Oh my god, like what if my partner says that he or she does not want to be with me, or this person does not see a future with me, or this person doesn't want marriage, whatever your situation is, whatever it is. The more you ignore it, the more you run away from it, the more you are avoiding your blessings, the more you are literally blocking your blessings to enter your life. Once you get a clarity, once you know that what exactly is happening in the present, it'll get easier for you to think about your future. Okay, third red flag, according to me, would be someone who handles the situation immaturely, someone who doesn't handle the relationship maturely. That is, according to me, maybe this is not a red flag according to you, but I just believe that you need someone, you have to be with someone who is emotionally and mentally mature. Otherwise, trust me, your relationship will surely go for a toss. You will have a hard time in that relationship. You need someone who's like emotionally and physically, mentally mature. You need someone who knows how to deal with situations. You need someone who knows how to sort out a particular thing. You need someone, during your worst days, during your bad days, how the other person will handle you maturely. You need a mature person. So according to me, I believe that someone who is immature, that person can never find a solution to a problem. That person will only add more problems. Fourth red flag, according to me, would be someone who has not yet healed from his or her past relationship. This is so important. I have spoken about healing in all my YouTube videos. Healing is so important. If you don't heal, you don't do it on purpose. It's because of whatever you've been through, right? It's a human nature. You tend to bring out all your past traumas, fears in your current relationship, and you don't want that. You don't want to spoil your relationship with your partner. Maybe you have found the one, maybe you have found the right partner, but only because of your past fears and insecurities, you are literally ruining your relationship with your partner. So in that case, you need to first heal yourself, and then move into the next relationship, and then date someone else. So if you have a partner who has not yet healed from his or her past relationship, there's a higher possibility that person will bring his or her past fears, insecurities in your relationship. So look out for someone who is healed. No one can heal 100% in this entire world. That is not possible, because we all take years to heal, right? But at least there has to be 80 to 90% that the other person has to heal himself or herself, right? So if you have someone who has not yet healed, according to me, that's a red flag. Fifth red flag, according to me, would be someone who has commitment issues. I have seen a few cases, where one partner had commitment issues, and the other partner wanted marriage, wanted long-term relationship, wanted commitment, but only because of the other person who didn't want commitment, who had commitment issues, they ended up breaking up. Why? Because they didn't have the tough conversation. Even if they wanted to have that tough conversation, the other person didn't want to have the tough conversation. That person always ran away from having a tough conversation, and the other person always manipulated. So if you know someone who has commitment issues, try to have the difficult conversation. Try to ask that where is this person coming from, what has happened, etc., right? And then talk about your future. If your partner is trying to be a little manipulative around this topic, and your partner is not giving you clarity, that's a clear sign that you really should not waste your time, because there is no guarantee whether that person will give you commitment after a year or after 5 years. Trust me, I know people who have been together for 10 years without any commitment, because one partner had commitment issues and they ended up breaking up, because that person didn't want to commit. That person didn't know what he or she wanted, right? So have the difficult conversation. Even after having that difficult conversation, you are not getting your clarity. You don't know where you stand with your person. Don't be in that relationship. Just don't, because again, I'm going to repeat myself, there is no guarantee whether the other person is going to commit to you or not. This was all about red flags in a relationship. I hope you guys like this video. I hope this was informative and this was quite helpful. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and do like my video. I'll see you next time.